everybody, I'm TalisaTrinity and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be back. I am really looking forward to this haul. I have 5 new figures to unbox today, and 2 of them are Grail figures. I am over the moon. I waited patiently until I had a free day to sit down and film. I haven't opened them. I've just been admiring them in their boxes, and I'm really excited to open them and to see. I cannot wait. But a little disclaimer, I picked the absolute worst day apparently to film. It rained a lot earlier today, and now it's just sunny. It's beautiful, but it's both humid and muggy and just nasty. And I don't have the AC on. I don't have fans on. The lights are hot. So if I'm super shiny in this video, please forgive me. Just consider it glow, aura, excitement. I'm radiating excitement because I've been so patient and waited till I had some free time, and I could fall over. I'm really excited. I cannot believe I have 2 of my Grail figures in, and much less 5. So I might have gone a little overboard recently with the spending, but we're not going to get into that right now because we have a figure unboxing to do. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I hope you guys are staying cool out there. Grab yourself a nice drink, sit down, grab your little fan or sit in front of your AC, and let's go through the figures I have to show you today. Okay, so I'd like to start this figure haul with my most inexpensive figures and then work my way up to the most expensive ones. And the first figure I have to unbox today is the Chocola pop-up parade. I am so in love with pop-up parades. I didn't realize how much I was going to like them until I actually picked up my first one. The quality on these looks, just from appearances, phenomenal. And I don't know, I feel like pop-up parade is a really lovely way to get figures that are more affordable and really like good quality, and they clearly care about nailing the designs. I know a lot of people complain about their bases, but it's fitting for Chocola and Vanilla, so I can't complain much. Let me grab my box cutter and let's get her out of her plastic prison. So technically, this is my very first purchase of a pop-up parade. I purchased this from AmiAmi, as I do most of my figures, simply because I feel like they have the best prices, I guess you could say. And I, you know, as all figure collectors go through, have realized recently how much I have spent on figures, and it startles me. And I can't say that I'm ashamed of it because all of my figures bring me great joy, but I do think I need to curb it back just a little, and I think pop-up parades are a really great way to do that. Recently, my focus has been on trying to secure my Grails just so that I can get the most expensive figures out of the way, and I still have technically 3 left because I have 2 here. I have like 5 that are Grails for me, and 2 of them are Chocola and Vanilla again, but they are their bunny figures, and who has $600 to spend on a figure these days? I understand the hype around Vanilla. She's beautiful. I get that she's probably the most popular Nekopara like cat girl, and I understand why that would be coveted in the aftermarket, but $600. I think $350 is more fitting, especially because they originally sold for 30,000 yen. But I guess how hard it is like to find them, so like the rarity is so much so that, I mean, the upcharge price, the aftermarket is nuts. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my chocolate and vanilla anytime soon and like complete my grails, but I kind of don't want to focus on any other figures until I have their quarter scale. Did I say 1/4 earlier? Whatever, you get what I mean. I kind of don't want to focus on my other grails until I get them. So I mean, we'll see what I can do, and it may not be much because the price point. Whew. Recently, all of the people selling their collections are like, I have rent to pay and you're gonna pay it. And I'm sometimes such a dummy that I'm like, yeah, I totally get that. I agree. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm sorry, I've had a lot of coffee, so she's a little loopy. But I finally got her base out. Again, as you know, if you've watched this channel, I struggle with the tape on the blister packaging all the time. I shouldn't, but I do. And you know what? That's maybe why you love me. Or hate me, you know? Whatever. I'm just gonna throw that there. I finally got Chocola out. And I have to say, I don't think the quality on this is bad at all. Like, at all. I mean, I really like this. It's obviously supposed to bridge the gap between scale figures and prize figures, and I think it does that beautifully. I do notice right off the bat, though, that she does have a little bit of either, you know, paint transfer or just a scratch on her heel, but I don't think it's really that noticeable, and I don't think it matters all that much. She pops into the base super easily, and there she is. She is so cute. I did my makeup today, pink and blue, because Chocola and vanilla, and I hope I'm doing her justice. She is so cute. She's my favorite. She's so bright, and I love characters who are like this. Like, give me the happiest character. Give me the happiest, but don't give them trauma, okay? Like Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, give me the happiest character, but stop giving them trauma, please. I'm begging you. We are suffering. Anyway, let's get into unboxing vanilla now.
Honestly, this is my first pop-up parade figure, and I am so impressed with the level of detail and care that was put into Chocola's figure. Despite the minor flaws, I honestly think she looks so pretty, and I'm really, really satisfied with the quality of this figure, even despite its flaws. I think it's perfect if you want to collect on a budget.
I'm trying not to take myself too seriously when I film and worry less about it being perfect and more about it being authentic, simply because I know I like to watch YouTubers and content creators who have more personality and aren't afraid to be goofy and laugh at themselves. But that's really hard. Usually, anyway. On a day like today, where I've had a lot of coffee and it's very hot and I just kind of want to get through this, it's much easier. So, without further ado, here we have Vanilla. She is super cute. I love that she's always a little more reserved than her sister. And I think that's part of the appeal, right? She's a little bit more aloof. And I think that the community tends to like the more aloof characters more. At least she's always priced so much more than Chocola that I have to believe that. So what are you gonna do? I picked the worst time to get into figure collecting. I genuinely feel like that. I got into it many years ago and then like never continued. Once I completed my Sailor Moon prize figure set, and I should have just continued, because I could have had all of my Grails. I could have had just, life could have been different, and for not the same price point, because that's really what's driving me crazy recently. Okay, so I think I got all of the tape. Let me just make sure. I'm fairly certain I did. And I'm sorry if my chair is like squeaking a lot today. It's not the world's best chair. And I don't know, I feel like it's squeakier when it's hot out. So whatever. Finally got her base. Should I cut this? I should, right? There we go. So we got her base. And let's get her out of this plastic. Oh, she is so cute. And I didn't notice that her hair is like pinkish at the bottoms. She sort of matches Chocola in that way. She's really cute. The quality on these is, again, they're really good. I don't notice any immediate paint defects here, so I'm happy for that. Let's get her onto her base. Okay, and there she is. Oh my goodness, look. Now you get to be together with your sister. Oh, whoa. Yeah, well, you know, it's not perfect, but it'll do. I'm so happy that I got to have my first pop-up parade figures be Nekopara figures, especially Chocola and Vanilla, because I just adore them. I don't really know too much of the lore surrounding them. I just know I saw Cat Girl and I saw Cute and Made, and my brain short-circuited, and I needed them. And so I'm just like really happy to have them. I think they're adorable, and for my first pop-up parade figures, I'm really happy. I can't complain. I'm really happy. So let's get into the next figure. This is a scale figure, and unfortunately, although this one is also a Nekopara figure, she is missing her sister. And I'll tell the story.
With Vanilla, I am so impressed. This figure has no flaws, which makes me believe that Chocola's was just a quality control issue. But for Vanilla's pop-up parade, she is in excellent condition, and I love that they managed again to pack so much detail into such a small non-scale figure. I think she is so darling. I can see why she's a fan favorite.
Now, as I mentioned before, I do a lot of my figure shopping, if not all of it, on AmiAmi. And so I picked up this next Nekopara figure because it was on sale. And it seemed so appropriate for summer. Let me grab the box. Let me show you. It's Miss Chocola in her swimsuit. I saw this, and this is technically my first Nekopara figure. And I thought, first of all, Cat Girl. The bathing suit has little maid elements, which again, one of my favorite tropes. And honestly, I saw her and I was just like, pink, Cat Girl, maid elements, beach, because I love summer despite the heat. I'm sold. And unfortunately, I could not pick up Vanilla because she again is priced so much higher than Chocola. It's not funny. It's not funny. I want to laugh, but again, it's not funny. So I only picked up Chocola. She was my first Nekopara figure, and I feel really guilty that I separated her from her sister, but I'm hoping to pick up Vanilla soon, after I get my quarter scale Chocola and Vanilla bunnies, which I'm insistent upon. I'm trying to manifest it. I'm trying to put it out there. I'm gonna get them for a good price, and as soon as I do, I'll pick up Vanilla. Of course, that's subject to change. I may get a couple weeks into saving for those figures and be like, whatever, screw it. I'm just gonna get Vanilla's little beach figure. But what can you do? Those are the cards I was dealt, but I have the most adorable figure, and I can't wait to see her out. So let me just get my box cutter and I'll get her out. I love how I always fall down the rabbit holes of figures accidentally. A lot of the figures that I own, I just sort of stumbled upon, whether that's watching someone else's YouTube video or just shopping around on AmiAmi. And one of the things that I really liked about picking up Chocola's figure is that I didn't realize how robust their collections are, and there's a lot of selection. Now, it's usually priced pretty high for most things. I won't say for all of their merchandise, but I feel like you can find most of their figures on the aftermarket for an okay price. So I can't complain too much. But yeah, I really would love to bring Vanilla home as well, but can someone explain, who has more like experience in the figure community, why the price point is so much different? Like, is it biased? Do most people just prefer Vanilla? Not like just as a character, but like, do they hate chocolate? Do people out there hate chocolate? I don't know. Someone answer quickly, because it's gonna drive me nuts. I already sense it. Anyway, at some point I am going to win the battle against the tape. I guess that's going to be the ongoing theme in this channel. How can you open your figure and have less hassle? For me, it's impossible. Mission impossible. Woo, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, this base, massive. I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but like all my figures, every time I film, it's a car, it's the ice cream man, it is someone shouting. Last video I filmed, there were kids playing, and it just sounds now like I have ghost children in my apartment. Anyway, I wasn't expecting the base to be this big, but I really like the details. This is cute. I'm just thinking about like when I eventually find secondhand details. Yeah, a lot of these bases I don't know if I'm going to be able to display because they're massive. Anyway, here she is. Oh my goodness, she is so beautiful. The details here are incredible. Oh my goodness. Wow. This city hates me. The city does not want me to have a YouTube career at all. Anyway, the details here are so good. Like, oh my goodness, her face is beautiful and her nails are painted. Oh my god. She is in beautiful condition because, of course, I did purchase her secondhand, but I don't know if you can see how beautiful her face is. Obviously, there will be B-roll. She is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I can't get over how beautiful her face is. It is done so well. Wow. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to try to slot this in correctly. And I did it on the first try. I may not win the battle against the blister packaging, but I do against the bases. So Look how beautiful she is. This is gorgeous and so summery. Oh my goodness. No, she's legitimately perfection. Sorry, Chocola is my personal favorite. I don't know. I just feel like you can't beat how adorable she is. Oh my god. Ah! She's perfect. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Would highly recommend. But speaking of highly recommend, I have 2 more figures left. And they are my Grail figures. And they're also Nekopara. I'll give you a hint. AlphaMax. I'm excited. Okay, let me put all this blister packaging away and grab my 2 Grail figures.
This figure is absolutely stunning. I don't know why I'm always so surprised when I unbox so many scale figures at the quality of them, but I'm still pretty new to figure collecting, so this still takes me by surprise. But Chocola is so, so, so beautiful. This figure is worth every penny. And it really makes me regret that I didn't pick up Vanilla, and I haven't since recording this. She needs her sister. They are just so darling, and this figure, for a first Nekopara figure of mine, really set the bar super duper high.
So obviously I'm gonna start with Little Miss Think Pink, Little Miss Bright and Sparkly, and here she is. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that I got both of these figures, okay, from someone who was downsizing their collection on MyFigureCollection, and I got them both for roughly $350 US. I cannot explain to you how thrilled I was that this person reached out and offered to sell them to me for that price point, because when you look them up in the aftermarket, Vanilla alone goes for about $330 to $350, and yet this person had them, displayed them for a while, downsizing or leaving the hobby entirely, and I managed to get both of them for about $350. And I honestly, now I'm obsessed with MyFigureCollection as a forum and as a selling place as well, because I don't think that would have been possible for me to get them if it hadn't been for that seller. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you happen to come across this, I you're amazing and I love you. That's actually kind of strong, right? No, it's not. We need to spread more love. So I love you, and everyone who watches this, I love you too. There you go. We're gonna spread love. But anyway, actually being serious, when I first started learning about Nekopara, I saw these figures, and what sold me, their tails form a heart. You guys, I saw that and legitimately I was like, oh, obsessed. I need to have that. And here they are. A couple of months later, they're in my hands. And so I'm really excited. I did get the standard version because I just didn't feel that I wanted to display them as beautiful as they are in the more lewd fashion. This way works just fine for me. So let's get her out of her plastic prison because she deserves to see the light of day. I feel so crazy today because I'm, I don't know if it was obvious, but I am Puerto Rican, and my mom brews really strong coffee. It's essentially espresso. I'm saying that right? And I drank a lot of that. And so jittery, yes. Rambly, yes. But I am free. And so I understand now why people are like, don't talk to me until I've had my first cup of coffee. I've just been really craving coffee recently. And let me tell you, I get it. I understand why people drink it every day. I personally don't. because I know I would be this level of talkative and insufferable all the time. And that would suck for everyone involved, including me. Okay, so the blister packaging is a lot. And here is the instruction booklet. Okay. Talisa can follow instructions, maybe. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh! The bottom part just detached. So the base just detached. I got so scared. I literally forgot that these were pre-owned. And so I'm like, why is there no tape? Duh. They came from someone else. This base, phenomenal. Oh my god. Phenomenal. Oh my goodness. It does have a little bit of damage, but you really can't tell. And regardless, I don't mind. There is an extra hand piece, and I think this is a part of her hair. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't read the booklet. And that's because I like to live my life every once in a while on edge, you know? On the edge, not on edge. I live my life on edge anyway. I have anxiety. I can't be serious today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, is this taped? Taped? It's not taped. Or is it? Let's just see. Is it? It's not. Yes. Finally, I win one. And it's because there was no tape involved. Oh my god, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. First impressions. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be. But oh my goodness. So gorgeous. You guys, look. Oh, wow. Again, so beautiful. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. Wow, she does have a little bit of damage on her knee, but again, that's to be expected. Unfortunately, when you buy secondhand figures, even my Caroline Yuri bunny has some paint damage already just from being kneeling and she's not on her base, and another one of my quarter scales also has similar damage. So I understand that these are just really fragile, and if you don't buy them brand new and keep them in the box, then it's just going to be, impossible to keep them 100% perfect. But she's still beautiful. Look, guys, look at the tiniest lantern you've ever seen. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to put her together and I'll be right back. After much gentle fuss, I was able to put Chocola together, and here she is. You guys, she is so beautiful. There is a minor detail that I'm a little sad about because it wasn't disclosed, but her lantern is broken. I noticed that when I was taking her lantern out, that there appeared to be glue on it, but I wasn't really sure until I went to go put it in her hand and the piece separated. And so I am a little disappointed about that, just because that was not disclosed. But that is such a small and fragile piece of the lantern that I can understand how, even if you were just a little too forceful putting the lantern into her hand the first time, how you could break it. I have had to fix figures before. One of my K-On! Figures, Ritsu, she came really, really broken. Not the figure itself, thank God, but her drum set, her chair, everything needed work. So I did have to fix her several times. I don't think it's a hardship to fix them, but I am a little disappointed because I think for the damage on her knee and the lantern, I could have negotiated a better price point, just slightly. But regardless, she has another hand, the cute little cat paw hand, and so I think I'll just change that out for safety reasons until I get my detolve, and then she can just live, her and Vanilla, with their lanterns in their hands, and I won't have to worry about it. And I actually did see that the lanterns are supposed to light up too. I don't know that these do, again, because they're pre-loved, pre-owned, but she's here with me. She's home now. I'm going to take very good care of her, and I'm thrilled. She is stunning, stunning, stunning. I think that this figure is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to see her with Vanilla. So I'm just going to put her down very gently because I don't want to create any further damage. And let's open Vanilla.
Despite this figure being secondhand and having a couple of damages, I think that this is so, so stunning. To have my Grail figures is a big deal for me, especially because of how hard they can be to find. Even having this one secondhand with minor flaws and damages, I can't get over how absolutely beautiful she is. The detailing is so, so, so good. I absolutely adore her, and to this day, I still do.
Okay, so we're down to the last figure of this haul. I'm actually like a little sad about it because I've had so much fun unboxing these Nekopara figures, and especially because I have two of my Grail figures from the entirety of their merchandise. But I'm really excited to see Vanilla outside of this box. So without further ado, here she is, Miss Gorgeous, Gorgeous Girl herself. I really, 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 really love their like pink and blue theme. And I just now realized, earlier I said, like, I wonder if there's a bias toward Vanilla just because most people like Vanilla, but I wonder if it's just because most people like blue, just in general. I know pink is probably not a very popular color for a lot of collectors, because I assume most of Nekopara's fans are guys. Now, I don't know that that stops anybody, but that's another theory to consider. Anyway, without further ado, I'm hoping she doesn't have the same problem that Chocola had, because that would really suck. Sorry. But I guess we'll find out. Let me just put the box. There we go. We'll find out now. Again, I'm trying to be so gentle. Uh-oh. The base here, again, flaws not disclosed, and something just fell out. Hold on. I think that was like a tailpiece. This was not packaged quite as well, I think. Whatever. But I was saying the base itself has some paint. Let me show you. I don't know if you can really see it. So, not thrilled about that. But again, I don't plan on reselling these. So, as long as it's not noticeable when she's displayed, that's okay. But again, wish it would have been disclosed, but it kind of makes sense. Just given the fact that these figures were sold to me for a really good price, that they're not in the best condition. So what can you do? That's what you get buying secondhand, right? But honestly, who cares? You know, if you get a good deal on something and it's not 100% perfect, can beggars be choosers? Exactly. So let's just pop her out. I think the coffee jitters are starting to wear off now, and that's both good and bad. It's always oh my gosh, there's always something going on outside. Anyway, that's both good and bad because I'm now suddenly very self-conscious where I wasn't before. So sucks to suck, but here she is. Yeah, there's a really large paint issue on the bottom of her foot, but thankfully it's on the bottom of her foot and you won't be able to tell. She is stunning, stunning, stunning. These, wow. Oh my god. So pretty. Okay, I am going to change her handout like I did with Chocola just because, again, I don't know if their lanterns are like 100%, you know, in good condition. Speaking of that, let me just check. No, this one's perfect. That kind of upsets me, actually. Not because I wanted it to be damaged, but I just feel like people are not as nice to Chocola, and that kind of disturbs me. Why? What is it about Chocola that people are so rough with, and they treat Vanilla like a princess? There's always a sibling who gets, you know, the preferential treatment, and I feel like Vanilla is that. And I just want to say justice for Chocola, okay? If you make it through this video and you want to leave a comment, please let that comment be justice for Chocola, because justice for her, okay? Okay, let me put her together like last time, and then I'll be right back. Here she is, all put together. And outside of the damage on her foot and on the base, she is in great condition. I absolutely love her. I think the blushing on her cheeks is so cute. I don't know if you can see it too well, but I'll try to get it in B-roll. I just think that her little blush is so cute. I love her pose too. The only thing I don't love is that this piece is so easily like jostled and will move, but I understand that it just makes it easier to have the tail be removable and have that piece also be removable. So that's not a big deal. Other than that, again, same thing like with Chocola. Her face is so cute and I love this pose. I don't know, she is so cute. Chocola also has blushing, but it's not as bright as Vanilla's. I noticed that. I don't know if it, you know, has something to do with just, you know, quality control or whatever, but very, very, very cute. I still think I'm a Chocola girly, but whatever. She's also very, 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 very cute.
I mean, what's there to say that hasn't already been said? AlphaMax knocked this Nekopara figure set out of the park. I wasn't expecting to love Vanilla as much as I did, but it's in all the subtle detailing on her figure here that really just amplifies my adoration for her. I think she is so, so, so cute. The subtle blushing, so, so, so good. I adore her.
And now I'm going to actually put them together and connect them. Super excited about this. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And there they go. Oh my god. They're so cute. I have to get a close-up of this in B-roll. I am living. Oh my god. It would have been worth it if they had just been one complete figure. I understand why they don't do that. Obviously, to make more money from the fan base, but you guys. They are so cute. I am going to just stare at them. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those weeks where I'm just like for a while staring at them. They are perfect. And look at their tails. It's a heart, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, no, you have to see this up close. You have to.
Even though this is filmed a while ago and I've had them on display for a while, I still love looking at these figures together. Chocola and vanilla are absolute perfection, and I will never get over this figure set. It's absolutely stunning. And the tails, the fact that they form a heart. Could you ask for more realistically? You can't. You can't. They are absolute perfection, worth every dime that I spent on them.
Well, you guys, we've come to the end of my Nekopara figure haul. I am so happy that I could share this haul with you, that I could share unboxing two of my Grail figures with you. I feel so happy now that I get to sit down and make content a little bit more regularly. And I'm really excited going forward to continue to make videos like these. Hopefully, I'll have another video very soon with my figure collection because I do still have pre-orders that are due to come out this month. We'll see if that happens. It's July now, so hopefully they don't get pushed back to August because that would suck. But other than that, I am hoping against all odds that I am able to find Chocola and Vanilla's quarter scale bunny figures just because I adore them. I don't want too many bunnies, but those two I just have to have. They are Grail figures much like these, and so I'm hoping that pretty soon, I'm gonna have good news to report back to you on that. But we'll see. In the interim, I do plan to put out some cozy gaming videos, and I hope you'll stick around for those if you would like. As always, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I would love to build a community here, and I would love if you were a part of it. I said before, my small goal for now is 100 subscribers, and I think that is entirely possible. So please join the struggle bus here with all of the trouble with the tape and words and just everything. And we're gonna be happy to have you along for the ride. So yeah, I hope to see you all soon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.